that. So hey, welcome back to the Alexandrian Codex. We're done with this park. I don't want to fix it. It'd be easy to fix, but I don't want to fix it. So instead, I'm just gonna let everything go to hell. So cancel emergency. I deleted the park entrance. There is no escape. There are no visitor shelters. Hold on to your butts, basically, is what we have left. I'm gonna leave some of these things. I'm gonna get rid of the viewing domes. I'm gonna keep a rest center. The park administrator can park right off. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Leave a couple of bathrooms. You know, maybe some people want to pick up souvenirs before they die horribly. I'm open to that. You won't need to use viewing domes to see the dinosaurs when there aren't any fences. So Spinosaurus is having a good time here. Velociraptors haven't made it into the park yet. Wow, I've had a lot of things die. Yep, that's dead alright. Not fun. After a while, the game becomes not fun. Twisters are very much in not fun territory. Like, the difficulty that they add to the game and that they make you contend with unexpected damages, interesting. The way that they just tear through everything in the park, not interesting. Is there a problem, Jill? Let me get out of here. No. No, this is forever now. Just put down a hatchery right here. Give me one of you. Oh, wait. I don't need to be doing that. There's already raptors in the park. On the hunt. Look at all those delicious people. Sarah, you're so scared you're running right. This happy little dinosaur. Freaking out. Ah. Oh, well you're on the hunt, huh? Well, how about this? To encourage aggression in the carnivore species, let's delete the carnivore feeders. How about that? That seems like a workable idea to me. How'd this die? Natural causes. So a lot of things are just dying of old age right now. My Spinosaurus died. Really? That's believable. It entered into a dino attack. Yeah, there's a fuck ton of Triceratops, Torosaurus, Styracosaurus, lots of dangerous herbivores up here. So even though it could come up here, it didn't end well for it. Yeah, Velociraptors, real-world raptors, were pretty cute. Fluffy little murder creatures. And a lot of dinosaurs had feathers. Maybe not exactly like this, but they had feathers. And I think they look a lot better with feathers. So I might get more mods that featherify Jurassic Park. Maybe not. Okay, let's expedite this a little bit. There's a storm approaching the island. Yeah, I guess I'll declare emergency. It's good to know you're keeping an eye. Doesn't hurt. Keep the people aware that there's impending death. someone had died of exposure. Now, they may actually all die of exposure. This is a real possibility. Because they're too scared to eat or use the bathroom, even though they are available. You're panicking? Why are you panicking? Oh, there's a Spinosaurus. Why you gotta go after the Ostroraptor, though? Brutal. Not even eating it. Just walking around with it in your mouth. Oh. Pachycephalosaurus just dying of old age. It's kind of funny. I have dinosaurs just like running in here and dying of old age because of how short the lifespans are. If I am to revisit this game, I'm going to mod the dinosaurs to live at least a fucking decade at 100% DNA. It's ridiculous to me that they die after like 3 and 4 years. That's too short. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm interested in possibly making the game more challenging or difficult or just different, nuanced in a way. The replay value's here, ish, but it's a very dated game. And there's only so many ways to skin a cat is the expression, though yeah, it's not a pleasant image. So many ways to set up a park when you have such few things to play around with.
Return to base.
Sophia, what are you? We have people just out here.
Return to base.
I need some help here. I'm totally lost. Yeah, I'd say you are.
Message from Dr. Gray.
Dive exposure of levitating. Yeah, the exposures. How they're dying to exposure right now is ridiculous to me because they have money and we have employees manning these rest areas and bathrooms and sure, you gotta die, but like maybe buy a souvenir before you do. Some cute dino plushies. Yeah, see, our people aren't worried. Our trained staff here at Jurassic Park, not afraid of anything. Dinosaur outbreak in the middle of a thunderstorm? Unfazed. Would you like fries with that? How can I help you today? Truly, the unsung heroes of the park. How is anyone still alive? Just
Welcome back.
just fuck me up with dangerous dinosaurs right now. Gargarodontosaurus murdered a lot of things. I think Acrocanthosaurus is also fairly dangerous. So yeah, just more apex predators, please. We can't end until this is 0.
Message from Dr. Gray.
Which actually could take quite a while. Ah.
Return to base.
See what our rating is? 4 stars. This right here is a 4-star park.
Return to base.
Urgent message.
Oh!
Return to base.
He's having a bad time.
Urgent message.
28 guests. 27 guests.
Message from Dr. Sattler.
Return to base.
Alright, with the last of my money. Making a bunch of my favorite dinosaurs.
Return to base.
And Cora's favorite dinosaurs. There we go. I don't think they'll survive in the long run, but that's okay. 26 remain. Oh man, okay. The last person, I'll let them off the island. I'll save the last person. 23. It's a reverse battle royale. Yeah. I'm actually a little concerned that I may not be able to save the last person. Jill, though! Jill's a fucking thinker. She's hiding in the souvenir stand. Ah, well, alright. That was a good technique. Larry's going solo down here. David, has reached the end of this mortal coil. Kind of funny how these don't try to murder each other when there's people around. Instead, they're just like, clearly the priority here is murdering all the guests in the park. Tiny pink buffet. Mark, how did you even get out here? Mark, Angela, Carmen, what are you doing? Claire, you're nowhere near where we were. I won't need this anymore. 21. We'll leave those. I'm okay with the herbivores sticking around. That's why some raptors are... Actually, a fair number of raptors are still hanging over here. I forgot to get rid of all the buildings. How peaceful and scenic. Just happy little Stegosaurus. Nope. No people dying. Just nothing crazy going on. Just Stegosaurus.
It's good to know you're keeping an eye.
Just the sea of red on this map.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Welcome.
Like the Dilophosaurus died, huh? So I guess, deprived of food, the raptors are finally going after the things I told them not to.
Return to base.
This little dude's having a great time. Oh, was having a great time.
Urgent message from the park administrator.
20 remain. 19 remain.
Return to base. Return to base.
Caitlin has a unique strategy here. Hanging out in the water, hoping that they just keep bothering each other so much they don't... I'm not feeling good about this strategy, Caitlin. It's not looking good. Well, maybe if its animation gets frozen like that, and it isn't able to properly line up, you'll be fine. Yeah. Oh, no. No, it moved off.
Urgent message from the park administrator.
18 remain. Caitlin is just like unflinchingly staring down death here. The gall.
Message from Dr. Grant.
My god. Spinosaurus, you're walking away. Yeah, most of these people are dying of exposure at this point. Oh. No, same problem. Arcanthosaurus not being able to eat her here. Caitlin's doing well.
Urgent message from the park administrator.
Yep, still there. Spinosaurus has killed a visitor.
What will we do?
This is not good. That's fine. I'm amazed that so many herbivores are still alive. Most of them, in fact, are just totally fine. But the carnivores are just like, no, these things can fight back. Let's just eat the people.
Message from Dr. Grant.
This is very bad. What are we going to do?
16 remain.
Message from Dr. Sack. Urgent message from the park administrator.
15 remain. No, Caitlin! Well, her strategy was a bit too gutsy to work out, I think. Larry, Tim, Teresa, Jennifer. Really, this is the top 10% of people. At this point, really, you're all winners.
Message from Dr. Sackler.
What's your plan here?
Return to base.
The amount of carnivores in this area has dropped off fairly significantly. I don't like the Jurassic Thunderdome. I don't think anyone likes the Jurassic Thunderdome at this point. But I'm honestly curious
Urgent message from the park administrator.
who's gonna be the last one. I want to see a dino petting zoo. Me too. Me too. But this is me slowly releasing stress after the game sent a twister and caused tens of thousands of dollars of damage with no way to avoid it or do anything about it. This is an expression of my frustration and distaste for what I regard as a bad game mechanic.
Return to base.
It's the equivalent of losing a board game and just flipping over the table. We can go to petting zoo. Here we go. Happy little flock of Gallimimus or Struthamimus. No one's dying. It's just splishing, splashing.
Message from Dr. Sackler.
No, nothing to look at there. Happy dinosaurs? Look at these smiley faces. Nothing wrong in the world. Everything's fine. Stegosaurus chilling in the water.
It's good to know you're keeping an eye on things.
Message from Dr. Sackler.
Oh, we're down to 14.
Return to base.
Yeah, this is actually really interesting. The carnivores tend to, as a habit, spread away from each other,
Base.
unless they're pack hunters like Velociraptor and Deinonychus. Also, this Dilophosaurus is apparently part of this pack.
Dr. Grant.
The herbivores tend to stick together and successfully be able to fight stuff off. Especially if they have things like
Message from
Stegosaurus
Dr. Sackler.
or Ankylosaurus or other things around. Triceratops is very good at keeping things alive as well. Oh, well, you're eating something.
Message from Dr. Sackler.
Welcome back.
It's really... The carnivores have all gone over here. Oh, I guess there were probably still cows left over here. Is the
It's good to
thing.
know-
Message from Dr. Sattler.
Yeah, that's probably the case. Ankylosaurus, Triceratops. There's 3 more of those. Brachiosaurus. Let's get 4 more Brachiosaurus. Oh, 13. I think the vast majority of our players are right here. Because we have Dan, who's Dan, Jill, Kanako, Juan, Teresa, Jennifer, Serafina, that's quite the name, Pang, Tim, Larry,
Message from Dr. Sattler.
and Florian. We might have more people than that elsewhere, but I think this is it. Down to 10. Well, 12.
How do you want to handle this?
It's ridiculous to me that we don't get fined for people dying if we declare an emergency. Oh no, it's not our fault. It's an emergency and there's no accountability for a company. What is this velociraptor doing over here? Buddy, this is a bad part of town.
Message from Dr. Sattler.
You do not want to be here. Even more so, what are you doing here?
Urgent message from the park administrator.
Tiny little green man.
Message from Dr. Sattler.
Oh, Jennifer's mad. She's not panicking.
Urgent message from the park administrator.
Well, you're a thrill seeker. Jennifer from India?
Return to base.
What greater game is there? Oh, down to 10 people. What would you do in a dinosaur apocalypse? I think
Message from Dr.
I'd go over to where the herbivores are and try to blend in. I would keep a safe enough distance that I don't scare them or piss them off, but I would go hang out up here. And put a wall of herbivores between me and the carnivores coming at me.
Message from Dr. Sattler.
Oh, hold on, how's our quarterly report? Your poor management directly resulted in visitor fatalities. You must prevent this from happening again. Yeah, I'll get right on it, boss. Right on it.
Welcome back.
Like, I'd be up on one of these other islands. I find it ridiculous that people just, like, get lost and die if they step off the path.
Welcome back.
It would be much more interesting if you had actual Jurassic Park style events happen where people have to band together and outrun dangerous creatures and find a way to survive. That's
Great to see you.
cool content to me.
Uh-huh.
Ah, you would run around in a small circle while waving your hands in the air? Yeah. You know, I'd criticize it, but it seems to be working.
Return to base.
Message from Dr.
Oop.
Sattler.
Return to base.
Down to 9. 8.
Return to base.
Victor Parra, thanks for following. Now, I can't say that this content's really indicative of what normally I do on this channel, but it is indicative of what happens when the game throws twisters at me and I didn't have anything left to do in the park anyway.
Oh, this is
Urgent message from the park administrator.
7.
Return to
Alright,
base.
well, let's make sure I can actually do this. Yeah, this only costs 5,000.
Message from
Oh.
Dr. Sattler.
Return to base.
Okay, who's gonna be the last one? Tim, Teresa, Pang, Florian, Juan, Larry?
Return to base.
Yeah, this used to be one of my favorite games too. It still has a really dear place in my heart, and it's been a lot of fun playing through it again. This is sort of nostalgic for me too, because when I was a kid and I got bored with a map, I would do this. Kind of like in a you building stuff out of Legos and then having them fall apart sort of thing.
Message from Dr. Sattler.
Return to base.
Sort of thing. Yeah, a bunch of stuff dying. Down to 6. We have Pang, Teresa, Juan, Larry, Florian, and Tim. I don't know. I think Tim or Teresa.
Returning to
Maybe I
base.
just like those T-sounding names right now.
Message from Dr. Sattler.
Returning to base.
Ooh, T-Rex has died. Dino attack. Yeah.
Returning to base.
This returning to base spam is getting to be a bit much. You know what? No.
Can you look after this while I get a soda?
No returning to base. No more helicopters.
Message from Dr. Sattler.
Four. Teresa, Larry, Juan, and Pang. Alright, Teresa. I am from Seattle, Washington, in the United States.
What should we do about
This
this?
is so ridiculous. Okay. Pang, not looking good for him.
Message from Dr. Sattler.
No, top four is nothing to be embarrassed about. Still doing better than most people, Pang.
Urgent
Ooh.
message from the park administrator.
Alright. We got Juan, Teresa, and Larry.
Urgent message from the park administrator.
Yeah. People are dying, things are breaking. I know. Ooh. Spinosaurus. Juan.
Message from Dr. Sattler.
Not looking good for you, my man.
Urgent message
No,
from the park
not at all.
administrator.
We are down to two. It's Teresa and Larry. I got 50-50 odds here.
Message from Dr. Sattler.
Nope, Spinosaurus is still hungry. Don't do this. Don't do this.
Message from
Don't.
Dr. Sattler.
Good. All right, Acrocanthosaurus just made this angry, so Teresa got away.
Dr. Sattler.
We have a lot of things dying, huh?
We've got to put an end to this.
Still have
Message from Dr. Sattler.
70 dinosaurs running around. All right, one of you gets to live. One of you will survive.
Message from Dr. Sattler.
That Torosaurus was not that one. Did you die of natural causes? Malnutrition. Oh. Odd. I mean, there's a lot to eat up here, so it's weird that they're dying of malnutrition. Alright, Teresa,
Urgent message.
it's
from
looking
Dr.
better for her. Because Larry's in some dangerous
What
territory.
should we do here?
Message from Dr. Grant.
This is taking half an hour. Gotta say, 120 people don't die very quickly. When it's just dinosaurs killing them. Oh, so these Spinosaurus are sharing? What? Oh, no. Okay. Larry's actually not in bad shape either. Well, no, the Senkaiwasaurus is dead. Or dying. And the Stegosaurus isn't gonna do much for him. Teresa... I think she's where it's at. Yeah.
Message from Dr. Sattler. Urgent message.
Teresa!
from the
Congratulations, you get to leave the island. Just go in here, amenities, park entrances. Okay, I'm gonna have to delete some more paths and really hurry this along so she can actually leave. Teresa, there you go. Congratulations. Please exit. You are the winner of Jurassic Park.
Message from the park administrator.
And with that, I think we've sufficiently burnt this park to the ground.
It's good
I've
to know
had
you're
fun.
keeping an
Thanks
eye
for
on
hanging out. I don't know what I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'm open to starting a new park on here or doing something else, but really think I'm gonna need a challenge or some sort of restriction to make it interesting. I'll think about it. I'll look into some other mods, stuff like that. If you have any ideas, I don't know, tweet at me.
Message from Dr.
But-
Grant.
till then, I'm gonna say goodnight to everyone. Yeah. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.